I was good at what I did. We all were. But we survived because we were smart, because we loved each other. We survived because we supported each other. And we refused to let the other give up. Sadly, over the years, we lost some to sickness, mostly tuberculosis, typhoid, killed a lot of Jews. Still, most, if they had a choice, would have told you that if they had to die, they would have chosen sickness over the gas chamber.
Why is that?
Because to most, death by sickness, though traumatic, was dying on your own terms. For many, it was the one thing, the one privilege that the Nazis could not steal from us. So we endured to that end. Some of us, however, were not that fortunate.
The Nazis stole your lives.
And our livelihoods. They stole our homes, our businesses, husbands, wives, our children.
Aaron, Adela, are you all right?
I am fine.
What happened just then?
A memory.
Are you okay to continue?
Yes.
Can you tell us about Aaron?
He was a good boy. His father was taken from us at the beginning of the war. He wanted to fight. I wanted to run while there was still a chance. But he believed, like so many others, that the war wouldn't last long, that he'd be home sooner than later. He felt that to run would be to give up all that we had worked so hard for. We sat, Aaron and I, in the living room, begging him not to go. But he went, and that was the last we saw of him. Every day, Aaron would stand in that same spot in the living room, waiting for him to walk back through that door. And every day, he would be disappointed. Eventually, he, standing in that same spot, realized that his father was not going to come back through that door. He gave up. No sooner than he gave up, there was a knock on the door. It startled both of us because it was such a violent pounding. Before I could go to open the door, the Gestapo kicked it in. They removed us from our home. They gave us a few minutes to grab a few things, what we could. They forced us out onto the streets with the rest of the Jews.
You were evicted.
We were not evicted. That was our house. Those were our things, and they stole them from us. They forced us into the streets with a couple of bags and the clothes on our backs. They gave our homes, our beds, our belongings to a German, and they forced us to march to an area on the east side of the city that they kept barricaded, walled up to keep us in once we arrived. A ghetto, what the world called it, was too small for all of us. While the Germans were sleeping on the beds they stole from us, I had to find a place for my son and I to sleep on the floor. So My husband was wrong. We didn't run, and we lost everything anyway.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset, I'm only remembering. Aaron was my hero, my strong boy, did his best to make sure I was okay, as much as an 8-year-old boy could do under those circumstances.
You were all that you had.
We didn't have much food. It was the winter, so it was cold most of the time. But we had each other. Until we didn't.
You were talking about the day that he was taken.
The day we were both taken. They would have killed us both if either of us had resisted. We had no choice except to survive as long as we could, believing that one day we would see each other again. They snatched him from my arms and threw him on the back of a truck. The truck drove away, and just like that, he was gone.
You said that you believed that you would see each other again someday. How did you navigate that? What did you hold on to?
My faith and my hope in God was all I had left. I believed that I had to survive for Aaron, and I trusted God that he would survive for me.
Hope? Wow, what a way to begin this interview. But I've got so many more questions.
So, then ask,